YouTube. We're here with the DH100 Vampire Mark 6 and de Havilland. We've got some mods on this to demonstrate today. We've got the rudders, we've got flaps. They've both been vetted on a really windy day. It's super calm today. It's going to be perfect. Today we're also going to be vetting my nose weight to allow for a 2200 milliamp pack stuffed all the way to the front, and that gets the CG here, which is where it ought to be. LEDs, the landing light, which is on all the time right now. Someday I might change that, and then a couple of tail lights. So we're going to do a film today with some sunlight. We're going to show you how the battery goes in. We're at 4.2 on cell 4, 4.17, okay, 16.7, 4.18, 4.16, 4.20, and 4.17. Okay, so we're good. So we're just going to go ahead and slide this pack in. You can see that those two things will kind of hug the battery, and then this will allow you to slide it all the way up. I had to deepen that pocket, and then what you'll do is, just as a quick reference, you'll throw this up on here, and that CG is right there. It's right on, guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'll go ahead and make sure my gear retracted, everything is set on my switches. Obviously the 3300 milliamp is significantly longer battery, and so it will go through the straps. This one doesn't go into the straps. That's part of the reason we had to do this mod, so we got something holding on to the LiPo. Okay, we're going to let everything initiate stabilization wise, and I just throw those underneath the strap just to kind of keep them contained. And the voltage alarm can just tuck down in there like this. It's set to go off at I think it's 4.3 volts or 3.3 volts. You can see the landing light there, red, green, and two tail lights. Obviously it's pretty bright right now. We're in the intense evening sunset. Gear coming down, watching for flaps. That's takeoff. That's landing, collapsing them, and then rudders. It's gonna be awesome, guys. I'm really excited about this. All right, you wanna pause it? All right, guys, a little bit nervous for some reason. Maybe it has to do with all the hours of videos I put up on this thing. Everything seems to be working. There goes nothing. Oh, that thing flies so good, guys. That is our stabilizer, reminding us that it exists. And you'll notice I cut back my power drastically. Shutting off the stabilization now. Turn it back on, turning it down. We are going to address that here in just mere moments. Guys, look how sweet that looks. I'm out of the flaps, by the way. Turning down the stabilization. We're going to take a landing. We're going to correct the stabilization. I'm going to land toward you from the wooded area.
Okay.
Takeoff flaps are deployed. Gear are coming down.
Behind me.
Other side, Laura, by the tank. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Takeoff flaps deployed. Oh, that landing light looks great. Full landing flaps. Oh, that thing looks so good, guys. Nice little flare at the end. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, go ahead and pause it. Guys, we never really properly demonstrated the tracking issue fix. Okay, we're not like 100% perfect on trim, but look at that, guys. Your de Havilland 100 Vampire will not track like that. I promise you, if it's new. Okay, so we're at 4 minutes 20 on our timer. Go ahead and pause it.
Okay.
All right, guys, so what we're doing is we're just gonna pull this back out. And the only one that I left untouched was the elevator. Well, now that we have the carbon fiber rods reinforcing everything, I think it's just translating a whole lot more of that elevator force into the flight envelope. So what's happening is, as I'm flying, I turned it way down, by the way. I hope it's not too much. But guys, we're gonna see what that looks like. And it is like dead calm tonight. It is beautiful flying weather.
Finally.
I am so desirous for this type of weather. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take back off. 2 minutes 42 on the timer. We're probably gonna try to respect the timer, even though we were on the ground for about 2 minutes. Gear coming back down. Let's pause and get in position. Take off. Oh, that is such a nice roll. No oscillation whatsoever. Nice slow flight. I'm gonna get my glasses on. That was a big mistake. Don't forget to put your glasses. Oh, whoa. Way too much stabilization now, guys. It's funny, without stabilization, this thing flies really solid. Stabilization's off right now. Full throttle. Wow, that thing is just rock solid now. Let's throw some flaps on and see how she does. Guys, no stabilization whatsoever. Coming right overhead here slightly to our left. Okay. Full power. You see those two little tail lights there, guys? Okay. Nice little roll. Guys, I really like stabilization. Trying to demonstrate some of these things to you right now, but that sun is probably going to be screwing with us a little bit. Landing flaps, takeoff flaps deployed. Oh yeah, a lot better bend on the wings, guys.
Blue.
I didn't notice near as much crazy deflection. Okay, here we go. I need to back off all the stabilizers. I think the ailerons are just screwing with us. Here we go, full speed pass. Oh, that looks so sweet. I don't know what the deal is. The last time I was here, there was a big burn fire up there too. Okay. Coming around, we're gonna probably take a landing toward us.
Okay.
Takeoff flaps are deployed, landing flaps are coming out. No throttle, dead stick right now. Full landing flaps. We're gonna land the other way this time. Man, this thing is so rock solid, it's crazy. Okay, landing flaps are deployed, or takeoff flaps are deployed, landing gear are deployed. Landing flaps coming out here. Could you ask for more? Probably. But that thing looks sweet. Let's get a video. Can you get down low so we can see the flaps?
Yep.
Look at that thing track so straight. Looks so beautiful. Sounds good. Isn't breaking in half. Beautiful lights. Guys, it's just a joy to have a plane that's it's firing on all gears, everybody. The only thing left to do is to do some gear doors. And just look how beautiful that thing is. All right, time to figure out the stabilizer. We're gonna get a different battery into it here in a minute. Gonna let the EDFs cool off. I don't even think they run warm, to be perfectly honest. We might take a flight with our T-28 for a minute, and then we'll come back to you for some more flights.